spreading through the U.S. and through the college system pretty quickly. This is the first year we got 2 teams, official teams in the California Collegiate Gaelic Athletics Association. And man, when people see hurling, they want to play. It really speaks to the athlete in a lot of people, and it's catching on like wildfire.
Dian is a GAA brand with a broad identity as it extends across several categories, including GAA sporting equipment, activewear, leisurewear, and decorative memorabilia for non-athletes, such as hurleys or jerseys displaying one's name. Our ambition is to expose the significant proportion of Irish Americans and those who feel a connection with our nation to an authentic and high-quality Irish sporting brand. Dian has a symbolic value as it would provide experiential benefits by allowing consumers to feel Irish when wearing the brand and portray their pride in their Irish heritage. We wanted to provide the American market with a sporting brand that is distinctly Irish and allow those living in America to feel connected to their Irish roots. The essence of the brand is summed up in our 3-word mantra: tradition, intensity and performance.
When I was on my J1 in Boston last year, I constantly had Jaeger on, either pucking a ball in the gym or out for a jog, and people were asking me where I got it. Everyone seemed to have a story that connected them with Ireland, and everyone wants to be from here. I have a brother playing with St. Brendan's in New York who was constantly asking me to send Jaeger over to him. We know that O'Neill's and Azoria are performing well in the Irish market, but there's definitely a gap in the American market where the sport is rapidly rising in popularity. American participation levels in Gaelic games are soaring as the number of registered GAA clubs in the US has risen to 54, combined with the numerous colleges establishing teams in recent years. The potential for an Irish sporting brand to experience success in the US market is enormous, especially given the pride that Americans of Irish descent have in their heritage. 1 in every 11 US citizens are Irish ancestry. That's 34.1 million Americans. Many of them have never even set foot in Ireland or feel an affinity towards the country. In addition, there are over 143,000 Irish-born people living in the US, which emphasises the connection between the two countries.
We established Dian to spread our passion for the GAA to an ever-increasing American market. Our brand logo utilises the traditional Irish images of the shamrock and the hurley, fused with the Irish word Dian, which translates to strong, hard or intense. The logo contains symbolic elements relevant to the sport, as well as references to the brand's country of origin, a foundational aspect of the Dian identity. The products are designed using high quality and durable materials. A key motivating factor behind the brand was the creation of products which would facilitate improved athletic performance and comfort, taking into consideration the varied climates of the US. For example, the tank tops permit elite athletes to train in the warmer US climate, while the bobble hats would cater for those training in the colder environments as well. Of course, the gear does not have to be worn exclusively by GAA enthusiasts who are of the Irish descent. It could also be used by anyone in the gym or while running.
As part of the marketing campaign, we enlisted the help of legendary GAA figure and 3-time All-Ireland winner Wayne Sherlock.
We want athletes to feel empowered when they wear this brand, as they can identify with the fighting spirit of the Irish nation. Our brand would allow them to construct the Irish identity. There are various points of parity which make Dian similar to other sports clothing brands, such as functional elements of the products. However, there are also various points of difference, such as the name, logo and slogan. The combination of the aforementioned elements is our unique selling point, as they create an Irish association in the mind of the consumer, as well as providing for memorability and easy recognition. There are various human characteristics which are associated with the brand. Dian would be personified as a strong, tough, dedicated athlete. Dian's culture is about overcoming obstacles and triumphing, similar to Celtic warriors from a bygone era. The brand connects to consumers by appealing to their cultural origins and providing them with a way of distinguishing themselves from those who are not of Irish heritage.
The clothing range can be customised to feature the names of one's Irish ancestors, thereby distinguishing themselves from those who are not of the Irish descent, and allowing the customer to tailor their brand experience and build a deeper relationship with Dian.
We believe that the brand will address the identity desires of users as they long to feel connected to Ireland. We hope that resonance will be attained through the emergence of a brand community which will create relationships with fellow brand users who can discuss stories of their Irish ancestry and which will lead to a high degree of brand loyalty and attachment.
This print advert would appeal to those of Irish descent, as it depicts the famous Celtic legend of Cuchulainn fighting off a vicious hound using just a hurley and sliotar. We're using a soft selling technique here. Rather than simply explaining the functional benefits of our products and encouraging people to buy them, we're fostering general associations between the brand and Irish heritage. The name Dean captures the theme of the brand, as is the Irish word for strong and intense, core personality traits of both brand and consumers. It includes the tagline, "Unleash your inner Celtic warrior," to encourage Americans of Irish heritage to embrace their ancestry, thereby subtly promoting the utilisation of Dean products. The shamrock immediately signifies the Irish origin of the product. The distinctive logo and imagery would ensure that people are instantly aware that this is an Irish sports brand. It also encourages brand recognition and recall, while conveying the sporting tradition of the nation. This ad could be placed on billboards near gyms in traditional Irish strongholds such as Boston and New York. For example, a number of sporting grounds could be targeted, including New York's Gaelic Park and Boston's Fenway Park, which hosted last summer's hurling classic between Dublin and Galway. This will ensure exposure to the brand's target market. We believe that consumers will be able to recognise the brand when presented with a cue, such as the logo, which encourages brand recognition. In addition, when consumers in the US market think of Irish sporting apparel, we want them to think immediately of Dean.
Users can customize jerseys to include their family name and emblem, in addition to being able to purchase a variety of Dean accessories including hats, helmets and slitters.